All right. If you were in Bold, you had an opportunity to do an exercise yesterday and pretty powerful. I was talking to Jonathan about this morning, and he was sharing his experience in this exercise. And the exercise is where you are speaking with your future self 5 years from now. And the conversation is, what would you say to you today, the future version of you, in reference to inspire you today to live a bigger life? Would you agree? So, I had an experience like that in real life. And some of you have heard this story. It's on the internet. If you just search Hello Self, SELF, you'll find it. I wrote this many years ago about an experience that I had when Colin was a year old. So Colin's 26 today. So this would have been 25 years ago. 25 years ago, I had a dream. This is a real dream. This isn't my Martin Luther King Jr. conversation. This was a real dream, okay? And in this dream, I'm walking through the fairgrounds in Tampa, Florida, as me 25 years ago. 60 today, so that would have meant I was 35 years old. Yeah. So I'm walking through the fairgrounds, the 35-year-old version of me. And I'm walking up to this ride that I remember from when I was a child. And it was just this thing that went around in a circle really, really, really fast. And it went up and it went down, and you're on this car and it's really going fast. And I'm remembering that as a child, I went on this and maybe 5 years old, right? Maybe 7, maybe 8. I don't know. And let's go with 5. And I remember being so afraid and yelling with tears as a 5-year-old for the person who's running this ride to stop, because I want off. I am scared to death. Now, the other kids, they're on the ride, they're laughing. They think it's funny. They're laughing at me, right? And as a child, real life, I was afraid of everything. I lived in fear for 20 years. Afraid of everything. It was tough living the life that I was living. It was just tough. And this is not a poor me conversation. I'm just trying to set the stage, okay? And as I'm walking up to this ride, the 35-year-old version of me sees this little boy coming my way, and he's crying. And as he gets closer, I realize it's me. The 35-year-old version of John Dietz is seeing the 5-year-old version of John Dietz in tears, just broken, scared of everything. And I get down on a knee and I put my arms around this little boy, 5-year-old version of me, and I tell him everything's going to be okay. You don't need to be afraid. You're going to live an incredible life. You're going to be an incredible husband. You're going to have children who love you. You're going to be successful. Everything is going to be okay. Your future is amazing. You don't need to be afraid. And I woke up. And at the time, I thought this was for Colin, because Colin was a year old. I had this dream because I need to share this message with Colin. And I was sharing this story with a friend, and they said, no, you've got it wrong. This isn't for Colin. This is for you. You need to share this story with you. You need to understand that everything is okay, that you're not who your parents said you were. You're not who everybody else said you were. Those other kids who were laughing and making fun of you, they were wrong. Everything is going to be okay. Not only is everything going to be okay, everything is amazing. So my question to you is 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 35 years from now, if you had an opportunity to speak to the future you, what would that person tell you about the life you're going to live? Listen to them. Describe your amazing life, and then go live it. All right. Talk to me.